You don't mind just stories?
No, I love it. It's great.
So my second film was a movie called The Yin and Yang of Mr. Go, starring James Mason as a Chinese Mexican, and Burgess Meredith, who was also a Chinese guy, and Jackie McGowan, a wonderful, wonderful English actor, Joycean scholar. And this is right after, this is just before a picture show. And we're over there in China, young kid, 19 years old or something. I'm having a ball hanging out with these guys. And the money kept falling out of the thing. And we'd be there for about a week, not having anything to shoot, just hanging out with these guys, had a great time. And it would be on again, off again, and finally they had to pull the plug on the whole thing. We had major scenes that weren't shot. And now, it was kind of sad, especially for Burgess, because Burgess wrote, directed, and starred in the thing. It was his baby, Now we cut about 15, 20 years later, and I'm in Malibu, and my home there, and I'm looking at a catalog of movies that you can rent, and I see a picture of myself and James Mason, the yin and yang of Mr. Go. And I said, wait, we never finished the movie. So I called Burgess up, and I say, Burgess, our movie, they have it. He says, no. I say, Burgess, I'm telling you, I'm going to rent a theater, and we're going to screen this thing. So we get a little theater in Malibu and start to watch it. And they hired Broderick Crawford. Do you remember Broderick Crawford? 10-4, 10-4. They hired him to kind of, knit the story together. And then with the major scenes, they simply had cartoon. I was a cartoon. And poor Burgess, who never saw this thing, just was crying and laughing.
And his name's still on it.
Yeah, but you never know. It's this movie that just came out, Hell or High Water, was a great example of all the elements coming together. You had the writing, the directing, the acting, the distribution, the production, and it takes you can have a lot of those things. If one falls out,
right.
it's no good. It's going to fall apart.